You're watching Coin TV, Channel 6. Welcome home.
From New York, serving the tri-state area since 1948, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Barbara Walters, from mimic actor Charles Dutton, and the singer Morrissey. Plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, the winningest coach in college football, David Letterman.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting at home watching, planning a trip to New York City to come and see us here in the Ed Sullivan Theater, I have just one word, and I have to remind people of this from time to time. If you're bringing a giant rubber band ball with you, just roll it up onto the stage and step away with your hands in the air, all right? It mean a lot to me. You know, ladies and gentlemen, thank God our long national nightmare is finally over. They have settled the UPS strike. Huh? What do you think? Good news, UPS is pretty confident that they will be crushing fragile packages sometime tomorrow morning. You know, the strike, I think they reached a settlement rather abruptly, and as I understand, what happened was a couple of the Teamsters went up to a couple of the UPS executives and asked them if they would like to meet Jimmy Hoffa. Boom, that did it. That was it. That cinched the deal. You know, celebrity birthday today, President Clinton, 51 years old today. President Bill Clinton, 51 years old. That's right. Just take a second here, if I could, just take 1 second to say happy birthday, Tubby. So there, I hope you enjoyed that. Having a nice day there, Bill. Good for you. Bill Clinton is not in Washington, not in the Oval Office, not in the White House right now. Bill Clinton, though, is on Martha's Vineyard taking a 3-week vacation. A 3-week? Oh, he's one hard-working sumbitch, ain't he? 3 weeks. Last time I had a 3-week vacation, I was four years old. But at any rate, President Clinton celebrating his birthday today there in Martha's Vineyard at the home of his good friends Mary Steenburgen and Ted Danson. And the highlight of the party was a giant piñata filled with Indonesian cash. So that was everybody did a whack. And the whole time that President Clinton is on that 3-week vacation, 3-week vacation, ladies and gentlemen. 4 weekends, if you work it right. 3-week vacation. They're doing a lot of renovation down there at the White House in Washington, D.C. Workmen are crawling all over the place. They're putting in new plumbing, putting in new wiring, putting a fresh coat of varnish on Al Gore. So it's a whole different kind of a deal down there. Cute story coming out of Alabama. You probably heard this about by now. A man is suing McDonald's because he found a condom in his Big Mac. You hear about that? Yeah. And he's very upset, as you can understand. And McDonald's, I think, for their part, they have offered up what I believe is kind of a lame defense. They say that the condom was there for protection in case the guy spilled scalding hot coffee in his lap. So that doesn't make any sense to me. Make any sense to you? I don't think so. But it's quite a coincidence if you think about it. A condom in a Big Mac. I believe, Paul, help me out here. Isn't that the way Larry King proposed to his fiancée?
Ow!
They took her to dinner? What?
I'm not sure about that, actually. Didn't hear that one.
Yeah, but the condom in the Big Mac story goes on and on and on and on. Later that same day, a guy working in the kitchen at McDonald's goes home, gets in bed with his wife, and opens up one of those foil packages of ketchup. You see? I didn't think so, but you gotta give it a try. You gotta give it a try. What are you gonna do? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful program for you tonight. One of the greats of the business that we're in, television, one of the giants, one of the, help me out here, Paul, one of the icons, if you will, Barbara Walters, joining us on the program. Barbara Walters. A man, a fine actor, been in many of your favorite projects, now in a new movie, Mimic. Charles Dutton is joining us. He was Rock, you know. Morrissey. Hey, kids, you like that? Rock and roll music, Morrissey. Here's my good friend Paul Schaefer right over there. Boy, Paul Schaefer, nice going. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning a brand new segment here on The Late Show. It's a little something we call Compare It to Meatloaf. That's right. Here's how this works. We'll take a big story from the news of the day, and here on the top of the program, we compare it to Meatloaf. Tonight, comparing to Meatloaf will be the settlement of the UPS strike. All right, here we go. Compare it to Meatloaf. UPS, workers resume delivering packages in a van, you see? Meatloaf always delivers flavor in a pan. UPS stands for United Parcel Service. Meatloaf stands for mouth-watering, extra appetizing, truly lovable, old American favorite. Not necessary, but I appreciate the effort. UPS, 3 weeks of negotiations forged new understanding between labor and management. Meatloaf, great with ketchup. There you go. That's Compare It to Meatloaf. You know, it's vacation time. We have a lot of folks here in the audience from out of town, and I said to myself this afternoon, you know what would be a great idea? Show people all manner of vacation souvenirs. Paul, do you have a little music for us here? Travel souvenirs.
When you travel, you buy souvenirs. Oh, those travel souvenirs.
Okie dokie. Here's... Lovely. Very nice harmony, by the way.
Thank you.
You know, Southern Baptists have been critical of this item sold in Disneyland gift shops. It's Goofy and his longtime companion, Derek. Goofy and Derek. Into the Hudson they go. You know, no trip to Honolulu is complete without this item right here. It's a lei made of Kleenex once used by Don Ho.
Tasty.
No, you don't. You know, visitors to Las Vegas can keep their footwear spotless thanks to this. It's the Don King Shoe Buffer. And I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I never get tired of this joke. Well, see how that works? There you go. The Don King Shoe Buffer. Because, you know, got that wacky hair, that Don King. Makes a man feel proud. This next item is selling briskly at National Park gift shops all over the country. It's the radio-controlled tick. Here, watch this. The radio-controlled tick. Here we go. The radio-controlled tick. Here we go. It's the radio-controlled tick. Just, there we go. Okay. This next item will provide you with both a refreshing beverage and fond memories of your trip to Mexico. It's the orange juice hombre. Watch this. Here, put the orange right on there, and then we go crazy. I can't stop. I got a cramp in my arm. I can't stop. Nice to see Geraldo working again, isn't it? I say it's close enough. Thank you. What exactly were you folks thinking? Exploring Paris is now more relaxing than ever thanks to this item. It's the head massaging beret. Same device used to control the radio remote-controlled tick.
Yes.
Put that right on your head like that. We'll edit all this out, too. Here we go. Get over there with the tick. This souvenir is available free of charge at all to all guests at New York's Plaza Hotel. It's the Frank Gifford Do Not Disturb sign. So you just get one of those, hang it right on. Oh, on the train in New Jersey. And finally, and not a minute too soon, this item is a bestseller in England. It's the Prince Charles Oscillating Ear Fan. Here we go. I guess I hold it to that camera. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Travel souvenirs. We'll be right back with tonight's top 10 list and Barbara Walters.
Deluxe makes nuts. Actually, Coochie, perhaps we shouldn't. We have to watch what we eat. All this good stuff and no cholesterol? I got the cashews, Coochie.
Fresh roasted taste, naturally delicious. Planters, relax, go nuts.
They're back. Mold and mildew. And they're about as welcome as a fungus. In fact, they are a fungus, a common cause of allergies. But you can help prevent mold and mildew with Lysol disinfectant spray. A few times a week in all those damp little breeding grounds you know so well prevents that malodorous germ from coming back. So breathe easy. Lysol spray helps protect. You have our word on it.
It is our great privilege to extend this cordial invitation to the head-turning, pavement-eating, curve-hugging, visibility-extending, front-wheel driving, symphony-playing, suntan-enhancing, rain-deflecting, completely gratifying CL Acura Summer Sales Classic. Now lease the 2.2 CL for $279 a month at your Acura dealer. Please RSVP at your earliest convenience. The Acura Summer Sales Classic.
You want a great haircut? You go to Great Clips. Great Clips. You want cool cyber toys? You go to Best Buy, the leading electronics retailer. And right now at Great Clips, you can sign up to win awesome electronics from Best Buy, like pocket Game Boys, Nintendo 64s, laptop computers, personal Palm Pilots, even a multimedia computer package. So enter the Cyber Style Sweepstakes at Great Clips. Win awesome prizes from Best Buy, and you might just become the second coolest life form in cyberspace, after me, of course. Great Clips.
We were looking for our first refrigerator.
I needed a new washer and dryer.
We remodeled our entire kitchen.
When these people needed new appliances, they knew just where to go. Circuit City. Right now, get $20 to $100 rebates on select top brand appliances. Save on refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, dishwashers, and microwaves from Whirlpool, Maytag, GE, and more. There's only one place to go for new appliances.
Circuit City.
You can't get a lower price. We guarantee it.
On the program, Charles Dutton and Morrissey. Bring me the radio-controlled tick again. I don't think that really got a fair shot. Do you, Paul?
No, of course.
We gave it a one thing, and it just ran right into the wall, and that was it. And I think kids all over the country, you know, stayed up late.
Yeah.
It's special to see this. We bring out that radio-controlled tick. All right. You know, did you happen to see over the weekend the PGA Championship held up in Mamaroneck and Wingfoot?
Yes.
Oh, man, wasn't it a classic golf confrontation? But there was something odd about it. I don't know what's happened. The people on television, the announcers, the commentators have been more lax than they used to be. Well, they're more casual, especially in a game like golf. Well, here, I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. I taped this and brought it in. This is the PGA Championship over the weekend. Watch this.
Davis Love putting for par.
It's going to break right to left. I'd be surprised if he makes it.
Oh, I think he'll make it.
I'm not so sure, Ken.
What do you know? You're not a very smart man.
$20?
Sure. Come on, baby. In the hole.
Son of a bitch.
You know what I'm saying, Paul? You see what I'm talking about?
A little more lax.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That kind of thing shouldn't be allowed. All right, now I'm told, as often is the case, it was my mistake. When you have the radio or remote control thing, hey, I'm no astronaut, all right? When you have the radio remote control thing, you got to point it right at the tick. Did you know that, Paul?
Oh, no, I was not aware of that.
You have to, antenna, you got to point that antenna right at the tick. Okay, now watch this. Look at that tick fly. See? Look at that.
Yeah.
Look out. Easy. Watch it. There you go. See, now the tick is up and functioning full force. There you go. Oh, boy. I thought for a second that the batteries were weak in this unit, but now I think they're weak in our applause sign.
I see.
You know, in addition to co-anchoring the 2020 program and hosting her own interview specials, our first guest now has a new daytime talk show entitled The View. Here she is, the always delightful Barbara Walters. Welcome to the show. Boy, it seems to me like I was expecting to see you in red. Don't you normally wear like a red suit when you come out here?
No.
Oh, come on. Don't you appear from time to time in red on the show?
Yes, from time to time.
It's very flattering. And then tonight
Do you like it? It's okay?
In yellow. And then next time, how about green?
How about it? Tomorrow night I'll come on in green.
Be like a
right?
traffic signal. Barbara,
Is he okay?
tell us about your, I want to hear about your trip. You just got back from Alaska.
I went to Alaska with my daughter and son-in-law who have been married now
This is a vacation for everybody?
A vacation, yeah. I would have probably stayed, but had to come back for the new show. Went on a cruise ship, did things I've never done before.
Oh, I find that hard to believe.
Trust me. Trust me.
You've pretty much done it all, haven't you, Barbara?
Let me do this. I went whitewater rafting.
Whitewater rafting,
I don't do that in Southampton. They don't have a lot of white
Was
water.
that exciting and thrilling and dangerous?
Yeah. I don't know how
What body
dangerous.
of water were you on to whitewater raft?
Cold water? Freezing?
Yeah,
cold?
but what body? What body of water?
Body of water.
Body
a
of
lot
water.
of glaciers.
The name
body
of the
water.
stream, the name of... Hey, where's that remote control thing? I'll try it on you.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
A river,
Ask me
stream?
another question.
It must have been the Big Grizzly. I'll bet you were on the Big Grizzly.
The big grizzly
Yeah,
water.
yeah, it's on the Big Grizzly, yeah.
They
Oh,
did
man.
They did, as a matter of fact, tell you what to do if you were walking, because we took hikes. You know, take a hike?
Yeah.
They do tell you what to do if you meet a bear. Do you know what to do if you meet a bear?
Yes, you immediately go back to the lodge.
But suppose this is going to be informational. You never know when you might.
No, I don't know.
Let me tell you what to do. First of all, you never look the bear in the eye. I don't know why. You just never look when you keep your head down.
They find that confrontational.
And then what you do is you get up and you say, "Go away, bear!" Want me to do that again?
Let's see that again.
Go away, bear!
Wow.
At which point, the bear says, "You're nuts," and goes, "Rah."
That's the same procedure we had to teach our old interns how to deal with Bill Wendell. When he was here. Same kind of a thing.
Exactly. Then you don't look him in the eye.
No, you
Just
don't. Whatever you
remember
do. Well, yes, don't look him in the eye. Oh, but wait a minute. We got a thing here. This is you, water rafting. There you are on the big grizzly with your family.
Yeah, there I am.
Yeah?
Mouth open.
Right.
Terrified.
Well, now, you traveled at pretty good speed there, don't you?
That was exactly going down the raft.
Yeah, you are scared silly. Look at this.
Yeah,
yes,
I am.
You're...
You want to see a close-up of my daughter? So
Yeah, which one is your daughter?
This one.
Oh, this is your daughter. She certainly is lovely. She has your eyes.
She looks, we never look each other in the eye, though, you know.
It's an excellent thought. And where's the son-in-law?
I'm not going to show you that.
Okay, but is he in the boat there?
Yeah, he's in the boat.
All right, let's see if I can pick him out. I'll pick him out.
Well, I want them to have their own life.
Of course you do. What's he get along with this guy, all right?
My son, oh, he's wonderful. And you know, he helps me up when we took the slippery slopes.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to have a son-in-law.
You push him around a little bit?
Wouldn't think of it.
Is he a little mamby-pamby? Can you push him around a little bit?
No, he's not at all mamby-pamby.
Does he know the way things work in the family? Oh, no, seriously, does he know how things work in the family?
He doesn't care how things work in the family.
That's that guy right there.
I'm not going to tell you. As Mayor Giuliani said, some things are private.
Oh, now what about that deal? What the heck do you think of that?
Why did I bring it up? Why did I bring it up? Go back to the Bears.
No, see, here, I'll just tell you not that anybody cares what I think, but if they're having problems in the marriage, and I don't know, nobody told me if they are, or if they're not having problems in the marriage, it either way is none of my business, makes no difference to me, and is none of my business until the mayor or his wife hold a press conference and announce, yes, we're not having problems, or yes, we are having problems. Until that point, it ain't my business, and I don't care.
Thank you.
Yeah, isn't that pretty much the way you ought to think about it?
I think most people feel. You know, there's that big question, and it's a serious discussion, but a whole other discussion about how much one's personal life should be involved in your decision if he's doing a good job in the air.
Well, no, I think he's doing a fine job, and I don't care.
I don't mean doing a good job in the air.
Yeah, well, I know what you mean, doing a good job as mayor.
Yeah,
exactly, yeah. Tell us about your new television program, The View. Now, you have, what, a half dozen shows now?
No, I have 2020 that's on Fridays.
Right, that's you and Hugh
That's
Downs.
my main, that's my main, that's the main thing for me, 2020 on Fridays. I have the specials. We have 10 most fascinating people coming up. Haven't chosen them yet. Still have a chance, David?
Oh, yeah, well, put me on. I'm begging you to put me on one of these shows.
The new show is called The View, and it's a daytime show, and it's 4 women of different generations. The youngest, Debbie Matenopoulos, is 22.
Who is she, Debbie Matenopoulos?
This is a girl who has never been on television before.
Is that a good idea?
Oh, she is delightful. See, I wanted people to be able to relate to us in terms of the different generations. I'm the oldest.
But do you constantly have to tell her where to stand and stuff?
No, she knows where to stand and where to sit. She's adorable. We have Meredith Vieira, who has 3 kids under the age of 8. She used to work here at CBS. She used to work on that West 57th Street show, 60 Minutes, yeah. Spent her life trying to juggle career and children, which many women do, and some men. So she is on with us. We have a wonderful star whose name is Star Jones.
Star Jones.
And we have Joy Behar when I'm not on. I'm only going to be on
funny comedian.
2 days a week. Yeah.
And the whole idea of the show...
It's impromptu, it's live, we discuss what's going on that day. We have celebrity guests. Will you come on with us?
No, you don't want me on the show. But the whole idea of the... Almighty. We'll have to take this out, too. The whole idea of the show is to try and blow Oprah out of the water. Isn't that the whole idea? Isn't that the object, just to get Oprah off the air? Teach her a good lesson?
No, I'll tell you what it is. I now have the show that's on primetime. That's 2020. I have a daytime show. What I don't have is something sort of late night between 11
Be here tomorrow at 5:30. Be here tomorrow at 5:30.
I never look you in the eye and say, go away.
It's all yours. Come on in. Bring your own makeup. We don't care. And bring batteries for the remote control tick. So how's the show going? It's a live show, isn't it?
It's a live show.
Yeah. Do you have trepidations about doing a live show?
No, I love it. You know, I did live shows years ago on the Today
Everything was
Show.
live in the beginning.
Everything was live, and we never thought that it was scary. It's wonderful. It has a kind of edge. Well, you know when you're working without a safety net. We've had wonderful guests. Oh, we have also each day something called the question of the day. Shall I try something?
We have compared to Meatloaf.
Yeah, I saw that.
Same kind of thing, I guess.
Okay, let me try something new.
Yeah.
If you could have anybody's job for one day, anybody's job, whose job would you take?
Hugh Downs. That's true.
Okay. Dare I ask why?
You know,
No, I do not dare.
I watch your show on Friday nights, and my God,
I'm going to be
what
so
a
sorry to hear this.
powerhouse. What a powerhouse this show is on Friday nights for ABC.
It is.
Because ABC, like all television networks, it's cyclical. CBS continues to be, you know, the bottom of a little cycle. ABC
Not
kind of
when
on the
you're
bottom
on,
of a little,
David. Not
you know, but
when
it
you're
all
on.
comes around like that. But this show, the Friday night, what do you call it, the Friday night Hugh and Barbara show? What is it called? 2020?
2020.
Yeah, what's the other thing? What's the one on Thursday night, Wednesday night?
Wednesday night, that's prime time.
Primetime Live, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is 2020, and I'm telling you, if you want riveting, can't take your eyes away from the set kind of television, this is the show. This is the woman who does it every Friday night, and you've done it for years and years and years and years. It's a great thing. What's the matter with you?
Thank you, David. It is a riveting, wonderful show, and it's been doing very well.
That's right, and then Barbara finishes up her part of the show, and then Hugh, you know, it's like a segment on ballroom dancing.
The best part of the trip to Alaska was when we went.
Here's how you do the polka, and there's
Let me
Hugh
tell you
all
about
dressed up.
Alaska. You don't want to hear more
Yeah,
about
tell me
Alaska.
about Alaska. Wait, let me check with the man over there. How are we doing on time? Oh, okay. We're just out of time now.
And you can't talk more about Hugh in the show?
Well, I'd be happy to talk more about Hugh.
We are out of time. Thank you so much,
Oh, now
David.
Now, what do you
Come
have?
on The View with us.
Are you going to be on The View tomorrow?
I am on The View tomorrow.
Are you going to be on every day? I understand you
No,
don't have
I'm
to
on
be on
about
every
2
day.
days a week, sometimes 3 days a week.
days
When
a
you're
week?
on, I'll be on.
Wow.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
You come on, I'll be there.
All right. Well, what would I do?
We'll ask you the question of the day. We'll ask you whose job you wanted, and I'll be sorry I ever asked. and we'll find a different question.
You look lovely next time, please. Something in green.
I'll wear something in green, or anything for you.
Barbara Walters, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with
In this great world, I go just where I please. Don't let nothing bring this boy to his knees. I gotta roll.
Don't miss Sears pre-Labor Day tire sale featuring select tires from Michelin, B.F. Goodrich, and Dunlop.
Roll like thunder, roll like a wheel. It's time to roll.
Sears Auto Center. We keep you rolling.
I gotta roll.
Sears pre-Labor Day tire sale featuring the Michelin Weatherwise. Sale ends soon.
From film legend John Cassavetes comes a fable about two men in love with the same woman. The New York Times calls it a terrific roller coaster romance. Explosive. Passionate.
She's my wife. You just forget about her.
I come to your house, I'm taking her with me. The only film to win 2 awards at this year's Cannes Film Festival.
Get your coat, Marie. I'm getting out of here. Make up your mind, babe. I want you to stay. He wants you to go.
She's So Lovely. Rated R. Starts August 29th.
It's the biggest pageant of the summer. Will the winner be from your hometown? Join Ivanka Trump and Young and Restless star J. Eddie Peck. Miss Teen USA, CBS Wednesday.
Critics are calling G.I. Jane the most powerful motion picture of the summer.
Cut her loose!
And Siskel and Ebert give it 2 thumbs up. Demi Moore, G.I. Jane, rated R. Starts August 22nd.
No matter how slippery it gets, you gotta stay in control. Now during the chef Chevy Big Value, Big Savings event, you can get 1.9 APR financing or a great smart lease on the roomy Chevy Blazer. Blazer helps give you driver control on most any road surface, and that's a little security in an insecure world. There's great offers on other cars and trucks, too. There'll never be a better time to get a 97 Chevy than during the Chevy Big Value, Big Savings event.
Get 1.9 financing now at your Chevrolet dealers Northwest.
Thanks to Kia's Gimme the Money rebate, you can get a brand new Kia Sophia for only $84.95. Ooh! Come to think of it, $84.95 is what we sold Sophias for 4 years ago. And $84.95 makes the Sophia the lowest priced four-door in America. Oh yeah, and at prices this great, we're not responsible for your actions. But hurry to get a Kia Sophia for only $84.95 because our 97 clearance ends soon.
Now a cosmetic collection plus 2 matching bags free with any 1850 Estee Lauder purchase.
Through August 30th, exclusively at Meyer & Frank.
You're watching Coin TV, Channel 6.
That Barbara Walters, one of the greats, am I right?
She is.
Going to the Hall of Fame, going to Cooperstown, that Barbara Walters. I was watching 2020, I believe it was last Friday night, and for like 50 minutes, it's an hour-long show, for like 55 minutes, she was interviewing Charles Manson.
Really?
Yeah. And so it was riveting. You couldn't take your eyes off of it, and you were drenched in sweat after watching this 55-minute interview with Charles Manson. Is there a more infamous, nefarious, notorious man alive? No, there isn't. And Barbara is just cutting this guy up and down. That finishes up. We go to Hugh now, and he's got a segment on how to buy a good, long-lasting pair of gardening gloves. You know,
Yes, sir.
you want them so they don't...
I got
if they're brand new, I add a little talc before you put them on. Couldn't sleep. It was riveting. Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10 list. Category from the home office in Wahoo, Nebraska, top 10 rejected slogans for the new Rolling Stones tour. Very exciting announcement yesterday on the Brooklyn Bridge here in New York. The Rolling Stones going out on a big worldwide tour all across North America and then around the world. Top 10 rejected slogans for the Rolling Stones tour. Here we go, number 10. Honky-tonk women and grumpy old men. Number 9. We live through the concert or your money back. Number 8. Come see what Hanson will look like in the year 2097. Number 7. Hurry before Keith Richards lapses into a coma. Number 6, half price off if you're Mick Jagger's illegitimate child. Number 5, and you thought Aerosmith was old. Number 4, hearts full of song and teeth in a glass. Number 3, it's like Metamucil for your ears. Number 2, where else can you see Bob Dole in a mosh pit? And the number 1 rejected slogan for the Rolling Stones tour, under 45, not admitted without a parent. Ladies and gentlemen.
Flanders nuts. Deluxe makes nuts. Actually, Coochie, perhaps we shouldn't. We have to watch what we eat. All this good stuff and no cholesterol? I got the cashews, Coochie.
Fresh roasted taste, naturally delicious. Planters, relax, go nuts.
Excuse me! Oh, no. Hold your horses there, McEnroe. You see the sign? Do you see the sign?
What sign?
I've seen you guys playing tennis here before.
Look, we're not from around here.
I'm just trying to do my job. Understand that? I'm trying to help you out. Run, Ashley, run! Hey! Hey! Off the fence. Couple of monkeys up there. Game over. The night's done. Tennis players.
Change is in the wind. change so sweeping, you might not even recognize us. Created for years of worry-free driving and protected by a warranty package that's one of the most comprehensive in the industry. Is this a new car company? No. It's a whole new Hyundai.
It's the way the sun helps things grow in their own time. It's the way bread begins as an ocean of wheat before rising in the oven. The way onions can make you cry, even when you're laughing. And it's the way we make over 1 million people their favorite sandwich every day, which, in case you're keeping track, is more sandwiches than the entire population of North Dakota. Subway. It's the way a sandwich should be.
When a terrorist attack destroys a family, one man has the courage to fight back.
Eddie, cuff him.
David Caruso is U.S. Attorney Michael Hayes, CBS this fall.
Whatever music your mood dictates, the Jetta Music Edition has a 6-disc CD changer and an 8-speaker stereo system as standard equipment, so you'll always have what you need, even if you're feeling painfully dramatic. On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers.
Leather.
That's right. This is the new Subaru Outback Limited. 2 sunroofs. Nice touch. I hear it has full-time all-wheel drive. Yeah. All's a turn better than the Blazer. Subaru Outback. The world's first sport utility wagon.
You know, the wife and kids would really like one of those.
Our next guest was Rock on the popular television program Rock. He has a new motion picture entitled Mimic. It opens on Friday. Here he is, Charles Dutton. Charles. Nice to see you. I of course, noticed that you're injured. You got your, is it your left foot? What's happened there?
I was walking on Ventura Boulevard in L.A. in Nevada, in Studio City, yeah. And I was coming from the pet shop, and I stepped off the curb and stepped into a pothole, and I twisted it. And 5 minutes later, the pain subsided. It was no big deal. And then the next day, I went and I wrestled a lion, and I twisted again and aggravated it. So I went to, and it was a couple of miles.
Now where do you go in L.A.? I know things are different out there, but where can you go to? Where can you go to wrestle a lion? Is it Lion Country Safari back in business? Or?
No, I have a lion.
You own a lion?
I have a lion.
No, as a
lioness.
Pet?
Yes.
Really? Is that a good idea?
I said as a kid, when I was a little kid, I said, when I get big, I was going to get me a lion and a tiger and a leopard. As a kid, and and now I have all 3.
No.
Yeah. I have a lioness, a 6-month tiger, and a 5.5-month leopard.
And you keep them?
Well, no, I board them. I had the lion at my house for a while, and then I thought it wasn't a good idea.
So
I had it since 11 weeks. So I did I bottle fed and formulas and walked her around and up in the early wee hours of the morning. And so I boarded them at a place about 25 miles outside of L.A. And I'm gonna actually move them all to the state of Maryland because I'm gonna purchase a farm there. My reasons for doing it, actually, getting involved in it, I really want to do a big cat refuge place, you know, because people abandon them all the time and the circus gives them up. And
so how do you acquire the animals? How do you know that they need a home? How do you know that they've been abandoned?
Well, with a couple of the cats, I was doing a film in Austin, Texas. And so, like, you know, some folks, when they get the newspapers, they read the calendar section or they read the whatever section. I'm in the classified ads. So here it is, I'm reading this classified ad, and a guy has an advertisement. Lions, tigers, leopards, any kind of cat you want down in Austin. So I called this guy, a breeder, up, and then he said he had the best cats in the country. and then, just like buying a dog from a kennel, you know, you check around, and he was very reputable, so I purchased 2 of the cats from him.
You know, Paul thinks he's got the best cats in the country, and you do. You guys are the best cats in the country.
And check, by the way. Thank you, though. Thank you.
But have you ever, you know, I mean, it's you have your house there in California, and then 25 miles away you keep your animals. It's you know, have you ever thought about like a zoo? You know, they just go to the zoo, and then you wouldn't have to spend all that money for lion chow or whatever.
I don't want to do a Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? I don't want to have a zoo in the backyard. But it's
somebody else's zoo, like the LA County Zoo.
No, because you know it's.
Yeah, they won't let you wrestle them there.
No, you know, you can you can go where I board them. You know, I can go in at 2 in the morning, you know, and hang out with them.
What was that like when you had the cub? I guess is that what they're called? Now, was there a bonding process? Do you feel like the animal now knows?
Oh, without a doubt. I can go away for months, and when I return, she's geared up. You know, and
now what does that mean exactly? She's geared up. No, because because I'm worried because these are wild animals.
No,
you don't have a parakeet here. You have a lion.
No, and that's the one thing I suggest, that you know, unless you really, you know, you really have to be always cognizant that they are wild animals.
Right.
So you just can't get up in the morning and run into the cage. Hey guys, you know, let's wrestle. You know, you really have to check them out and see. But with the lioness, I mean, that animal followed me around from a cub, just like, you know, I was the thing. She tried me one time. She got aggressive once, around 7 months. And after that point, I really haven't had any trouble out of her.
And when you say aggressive, did she nip at you, bite at you, or
she
claw?
let me know in no uncertain terms that she was a wild animal, that she wasn't a dog. She wasn't going to be doing any sit down, stay, I mean, fetch, you know, heel and all that, you know what I mean? She just gave me a look one morning, you know, and I got the look, and I said, all right, and that was it, you know?
Now, have you ever heard her make that kind of guttural, sort of feral sound that they make? Is that a danger signal?
Well, it can be. It can be. When she'll let me know when she doesn't want to be bothered.
Right.
You know, just with a sound or a certain move, she'll let me know. Now, she'll bump into me like in a certain way, just put her weight on me to say I don't want to be bothered.
Right. What do you spend a month in kitty litter?
Well, she has to, you know, you pay for the size, you know. She has a pretty big
I would think
setup there, so I don't have to clean it. So,
well, this is fascinating, but it also seems like it might be. I think it's an admirable thing that you're doing, but it makes me a little, you know, I'd be a little worried.
Well, no, I'm extremely careful.
You ever take them in the car, like they go out to get a newspaper or something?
No, but I saw a guy come to a wildlife place in L.A. with 2 tigers in a limousine.
Really?
Once, you
know.
No,
that's nuts.
See, that's not good. The tigers had grown up, and now he didn't know what to do with them, so he's like, hey, they're in the limo.
Well, no, but, I mean, you hear it over and over again. That's the mistake, the thoughtless mistake, the careless mistake, the immoral mistake that people make. They buy them when they're little kitties, when they're tiny little animals, and then later they don't know what they'll do.
Because
it's because people don't know what they're
doing. And that's why, you know, I really want to set up the place I'm interested in purchasing in Maryland as kind of a refuge place for people who discard them, and particularly old circus animals. You know, and it's the kind of thing. I mean, I'm not into horses, but I got a couple of dogs. But the dog and 2 of my dogs and the lion get along great.
That's good.
You know, they grew up. She hasn't eaten any of them.
It's funny. One day I have kind of a dream of, you know, setting up, opening a little, like a go-kart track. Same kind of thing.
All right.
Same kind of thing. Boy, I saw this movie Mimic. Now this thing's nuts, ain't it?
Oh man, it's a scary movie.
It's odd. It's very unusual. It's directed by the guy. Tell him who the director is.
Guillermo del Toro. He directed this great vampire film called Kronos several years back, and It's one of the things about the film. It's set in New York City. It's about these creatures who are in the subways.
Cockroaches. Oh, can you say? Can you say that, or are you not supposed to say that it's cockroaches?
No, I don't know anything about any cockroaches.
Okay.
They're creatures.
They're huge. They're
huge.
Big
They're
flying
huge creatures.
cockroaches. Yeah.
These are the creatures in the subways that Mayor Giuliani forgot to clean up.
Yeah.
And,
but this film, I mean, the tone of it and the feel of it is very. It has an odd. Help me out here. How can I can't articulate this, but it has an unusual tone, doesn't it?
Well,
kind of a sinister.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, in one way, don't mess with Mother Nature, and I mean, these mutations from the scientists who caused this were set out to do a good thing,
right?
And it backfired on them, you know,
well, that's what happened here on the show. Paul and I started out to do a nice, simple show every night, and now look what happened. People are getting hurt left and right. Great cast in the film.
Oh, yeah.
F. Murray Abrams.
F. Murray Abrams, Mira Sorvino,
right.
Jeremy Northam, Josh Brolin, Giancarlo Giannini.
Now, is Josh Brolin related to the guy?
I think it's his dad.
That's James Brolin's son?
Yeah, I think it's his dad.
I didn't know that. Now, he's marrying Barbara Streisand, you know.
Yeah. You're invited to the wedding?
Oh, no.
Oh, man, neither am I.
When's it supposed to happen?
I don't know. I'm just hearing the clips and news just like you.
Well, you should come up to the house. We'll watch it on TV.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be aired. Well, she may do a song or something. So you know.
Well, let's hope so. Mimic is it's going to be a big film for you, though.
Yeah, it's really, folks. It really is a scary roller coaster. It's not gory. It's very.
See, I looked at it. I thought it was gory.
You did?
Yeah.
No, seriously?
Yeah, I thought it was gory.
Well, there is one dog-eating scene. There is one dog-eating scene, but it's the creature's eating the dog. The creature's eating a dog,
yeah.
But it's so dark.
That's right. If it's shot properly, there's nothing gory about that.
By the time you get to the dog-eating
exactly,
scene,
Paul. It's good taste.
Oh, Miramax is going to kill me now.
Eating a dog is not gory.
No, if it's shot properly.
If it's sensitive.
Yeah.
You know, really.
It relates
by
to
the
the
time
plot.
you get. By the time you get to the dog-eating scene, you're totally taken by the movie.
But I'll tell you, the nice thing about it is, and I've said this for years, you go to movies these days, and it costs like $40, $50 or whatever it costs, you know. And they're all the same. So when you see a movie that is different, you feel like, well, hell, I got my money's worth here. This certainly falls into that category.
One thing it doesn't do, it really doesn't sacrifice character and plot for special effects. Right. It really is an intelligent premise. It's something that that could really actually happen. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of creatures in the New York City subways anyway.
At one point, you're screaming like a ninny.
Yeah, you know what I actually...
What the hell was that?
Right.
What the hell was that? That's you, isn't it?
Look, that's right. One of the main reasons I wanted to do this role was because finally in the history of monster movies, a black guy really does in a monster movie what a black guy would do. He would say, let's get the hell out of here!
What the hell was that? All right, well, the film opens on Friday, and Mira Sorvino, who, by the way, is easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, my man.
Exactly. Hey, good to see you.
You too.
Good luck to you. No, thanks for coming here. There we go. Charles Dutton. We'll be right back with
Budweiser.
I can't believe they went with the frogs.
Louis.
Our audition was flawless.
Louis.
We did the look. Huh? We did the tongue thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Louis, frogs sell beer. That's it, man. #1 rule of marketing.
The Budweiser lizards. We could have been huge.
Hey, there'll be other auditions.
Oh, yeah, for what? This was Budweiser, buddy.
No.
This was big. Those frogs are gonna pay.
Let it go, Louis. Let it go.
My daughter's my princess.
Will you wait for me?
She always calls me.
I ask her to use 1-800-COLLECT. It saves up to 44%.
I'd love to hear her voice.
Dial 1-800-COLLECT. They love to hear from you.
Great news. When it comes to yeast infection treatments, Femstat 3 is the only leading brand with a 3-day cream. Its unique cream is thick to help the medicine stay and treat where you need it most.
Femstat 3 cream, a better way to cure.
Hip hop. Cool kid. The Gregory Hines Show. CBS this fall.
Excuse me, sir, what do you like best about the big sales event here at your Quality Plus Ford dealer?
Love the savings.
Selection?
Love it.
What about the service?
Gotta love it.
Have you ever been this happy?